Hello Mademoiselles! Today we'll be looking at Chanel's Fall Winter 2021 Act 2 that is officially set to launch on September 14 in the United States. We will be looking at some of the season's highly sought after styles and colors. What I will be doing this for video is that I gathered all the leaked pictures from fashion advisors on Instagram, forums, and compiled them into this video so you don't have to look for them and you can see the different photos from different lighting. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Kat and I make luxury videos mainly focusing on Chanel and its history. If you love anything luxury with a dash of humor and fun, please don't forget to subscribe. If you're ready to view the collection with me, grab your drinks and your snacks. You can pause it if you want. Let's get started! Ooh! First, let's start off with the Coco handles. It is increasingly becoming a lot more popular and it's coming out in such amazing shades. First, let's look at the white Coco handle in Caviar with light gold hardware. In this photo, you can see that the Coco handle is extremely white, as if there are no undertones on it. But if you look at different lightings based on the photos that I found online, it does have a little bit of like off-white feel kind of vibe to it. So it doesn't look true to white. Then we have the So Black Chevron Coco handle in Caviar. It is extremely gorgeous and it looks bomb. Like if you want to be like a little feminine, a little edgy, ooh, this is it. This is so cute. Next up, we have a light blue Coco handle in Caviar with light gold hardware. Here she is under different lightings. You can see that in some photos, she looks a little bit washed out, a little pale light blue. And then in other ones, there's a little bit of like sea foamy greenish kind of undertones to it. So it's really hard to tell. It is still a pretty gorgeous shade. I would definitely nab it up if I had all the money. Next up, we have the iridescent light blue Coco handle in Caviar with rainbow gold hardware. As you can see, it is such a stunning color, and depending on the lighting, here you can see it's more like iridescent light blue, like baby pale light blue, which is still cute. However, the rainbow hardware is kind of killing it for me. I feel that light gold hardware would fit this bag so much more. Then we have the light purple Coco handle in Caviar with light gold hardware. And ooh, she is looking mighty fine, girl. Ooh, look at how the light gold hardware perfectly complements the color. Just wow. This will definitely be one of the most popular styles this season. Look, the color is just gorgeous. However, as you can see, the color does vary in each lighting. On this one, it looks absolutely stunning. Right here, it's still pretty gorgeous. Really purple. And then this one, I'm like, ooh, I don't know. That's looking kind of weird. But it's still pretty, you know? Then we have the iridescent light purple in Caviar with rainbow gold hardware. I feel for the season that Chanel put the iridescent Coco handles in rainbow gold hardware to differentiate the regular finish to the iridescent finish. As you can see on this angle, it looks pretty silver purple. And again, I'm not the biggest fan of the rainbow gold hardware, but if you like it, girl. Next up, we have the iridescent light pink in Caviar with rainbow gold hardware once again. This Coco handle is looking extremely gorgeous too. It's not the most photogenic because it's giving us a whole different kind of color. It's kind of like the ivory iridescent. It looks ugly on photos, but it looks so gorgeous in real life. On this photo, whew, wow, that is gorgeous. Just because it kind of also reminds me of 17B rose gold, if that's the color that you really like and been wanting. It's one of those pieces that you really need to see in person before making a decision. Next up, we have the brown Coco handle in Caviar with light gold hardware. Ever since Chanel released the 21P caramel brown, everybody's been going nuts over brown. So here is Chanel answering to your prayers, but not really answering your prayers. And it is a very dark reddish brown. As you can see, there's also a bit of orange undertones in there. And I don't know how I feel about this one. Like on this one, I feel like it looks gorgeous. And then, but on here, it just looks too red, very cognac-y. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see this one in person too. Next up is one of the most anticipated handbags this season. When everybody saw the stock photo, everybody went nuts because it's a Caviar and it's a mini. Like, what? Chanel hasn't released a Caviar Mini in a while, so let's check it out. The previous photos leaked, my Everything Mini adjustable strap was looking a little wonky. However, on this one, it actually looks pretty gorgeous. I'm going to assume that the Caviar on this one is very thin, kind of like 19S or 2019 Spring, but the color is looking really gorgeous on these. However, once I saw this one from Instagram, it looks really pale. It's iridescent light blue, by the way, with aged gold hardware, and it doesn't have any back flaps, and the interior is fabric lined. I would get it because it's looking like a very nice baby blue, and it's perfect for all year round in my opinion, and it would match my wardrobe perfectly. As you can see, it also comes out in black, and the angle on this one is really making it look wonky. The quilts are larger than your normal minis, and yeah, I guess it really depends on what batch you get. And here is the white one with aged gold hardware, and this looks really, really good. It matches it perfectly. One thing I do have to note though is that seasonal flaps tend to have thinner straps. So if that's a deal breaker for you, then you shouldn't have it. Next up, we have the iridescent light pink camera bag in Caviar with aged gold hardware. The straps are adjustable, kind of like the My Perfect Mini Caviar. The iridescent pink on this one is really cute. It's kind of like almost purpley lilac-y undertones. And then here is another style of it. If you don't want to splurge so much, I think these are good alternatives to get the color that you really want in another style. And then we have a black and white versions in Caviar and light gold hardware. One of the most anticipated colors this season is the light purple classic flap. On this one, it looks like it has that grayish undertone, kind of like my Pearl Crush Mini. And here's a better shot of what it looks like. So it's looking a little more purpley, but to me, I see more gray. But the structure looks so good. Wow. And here's a classic flap in the light blue in Caviar with light gold hardware. Again, it's looking a little weird and under different lighting. Over here, you can see that it's a very light pastel blue. Then here, it looks seafoam green. And then right here, are you light blue? Who are you? I'm confused. I guess that's also the problem with many of Chanel's colors, is that there's so many undertones to it that you're getting a different bag in different lightings, which is cool. If your fashion advisor is from another state and you can't get to the boutique, it makes life a little harder to decide because of the different lighting situation, and it's like, I don't want to get catfished, you know? Next up, we have the Ombre Classic Flap with all of the hottest colors this season. So basically, if you can't decide between purple, light pink, white, light blue, this bag has it all. It'll make the decision for you. The only thing I am not liking about the Ombre flaps is that each bag is so unique, and you'd really have to track down which colorway you really like. And I am not about that life. Oh, Lord, that's gonna be stressful. But as you can see right here too, it's a shiny caviar finish, and it's looking really gorgeous. Then here we have an only photo that I found of the iridescent light purple. Again, it's looking wonky, and the color is looking wonky too. I don't know if it's the light. The lighting is so bad on this one that I don't know. I'm really curious to see how it is in person. I'm probably not going to see it in person because it's such a sought after color too. And then here is the iridescent light pink. It looks pretty cute. I like it. Again, you'd really have to see this in person or wait for somebody to show that natural color, because iridescent colors are so hard to capture because it's such a beautiful and unique piece. And that's why I love iridescent. And here is the iridescent light blue mini, and whoo, that looks gorgeous. Whoever took this photo, wow, you did such an amazing job, because you got me chasing this one down too. After like the reserves had closed for my fashion advisor, I asked, it's done? And then she's like, yeah, sorry, the reserves are closed. And I'm like, no, and I'm not about to pay premium price. And here is the other brown that's very similar to 21P Caramel Brown. You can get it in Chanel 19 Wallet on Chain, and then you have it on the boy bag and the regular Chanel 19. I'm pretty sure everyone is grabbing this one up, and which is understandable because it's so gorgeous. Then here we have the boy bag in light purple with shiny gold hardware, and it's really cute. I like the color in this one. Yeah, that's really pretty. Under lighting, it's like very lavendery. Love it. It's like feminine yet edgy. And here is the wallet on chain ombre in metallic calfskin or lambskin. I haven't checked, and this one also has rainbow gold hardware, but it's not too evident, and it kind of matches this one nicely. It is ombre, so each wallet on chain will be unique, and you'd really have to see different ones and pick out which colorway you like the best. And here is the iridescent light pink sunglasses case. The color is looking a little wonky on this one, so I'm assuming you really have to see it in person, but I am betting it's kind of similar to 17B rose gold. And here is the Chanel 19 in light blue. Then here is the light purple in lambskin. As you can see it in different lightings, the tone of it kind of varies. There's some where it's very light, very purpley, and there are some where it's kind of like dull and like, ooh, who are you? But yeah, this is extremely cute. Overall, I think this season is a pretty solid one. You have so many amazing colors and styles, and it's just, oh wow, I want them all. Well, for me at least. If I had all the money in the world, I will definitely buy almost everything. Also, don't feel pressured to buy anything from this collection because everybody wants it, everybody's raving about it. Buy it because you love it, not because everyone wants it or is talking about it.